Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to crochet this beautiful centerpiece for your Easter table. A basket in which you could put eggs, cover them with a hen, arrange a few hatched chickens around, and you will get a pretty, unusual, and at the same time practical decoration for your Easter celebration. Well, actually, in this video, I will show you only how to crochet the hen, and you will find links to the videos about the basket and the chickens in the description of this video. The size of the hen is about 6 inches in diameter, and the height is about 4 inches. I will be crocheting using cotton thread size 10, and my hook is 1.95 millimeter. Also, I will need a little yellow thread and a little thread of rust color of the same size. And I used ready-made eyes, which I just glued on. We'll start crocheting with 2 rounds, which then we'll combine. Each round will consist of first 20 double crochets made into a magic ring and then 40 double crochets. So I'll start with a magic ring, which I make like this. Close it a little. And now in the ring we'll need to make 20 double crochet stitches. The first one is chain 3 and then regular double crochet stitches. I have made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Close the magic ring and make a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. And now we'll need to make another round, a round of 40 double crochet stitches. So we'll make chain 3 as the first double crochet and another double crochet in the same place. In the next double crochet stitch we are making 2, and in the following also 2, and continue making 2 double crochet stitches in each double crochet of the previous round, and at the end make a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. After that, cut off thread and make another part exactly like this, but this time do not cut off thread. We are going to be using it to connect both parts of the head. After making both parts of the head, make sure you fix the magic ring, passing a needle with the end of thread in it in at least 2 different directions on the left side of your work. When both parts of the head are ready, we need to put them together so that they would have their right sides outside. And now we need to connect them, making single crochet stitches. But out of 40 double crochets that we have here, we are going to use only 30, and the remaining 10 on one side and 10 on the other side we'll be using later to start making the body. So I am now inserting the hook in the next double crochet, any double crochet on the other side, and I am making a single crochet stitch. I am inserting the hook under 2 threads on one side, 2 threads on the other side, and making the second single crochet. 2 threads here, 2 threads there, a single crochet, and continue making single crochets this way. Make 30 all together, and then I will show how to continue. I have made 30 single crochet stitches and have a small opening here with 10 stitches not used so far on one side and 10 on the other side. And now on those 20 stitches, we'll start making the neck or the body, and the first round of the body will consist of 20 double crochet stitches with chain 1 between. To get to the height of the first double crochet, we'll start with chain 1. And then we'll make a double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, the next double crochet, chain 1, the next double crochet. Continue making double crochets in each stitch. Separate those double crochets with chain 1. Make 10 double crochets on this side, 10 double crochets on the other side, and at the end a slip stitch in this first double crochet. In round 2, in each chain 1 space, we'll make 2 double crochet stitches and we'll separate them with chain 2. This is what work looks like now, 20 double crochet stitches with chain 1 between. And to start the second round, we'll first need to make a slip stitch in the first chain 1 space. And now we are making chain 3 instead of the first double crochet, and another double crochet in the same chain 1 space. Chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain 1 space. Chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the following space. Chain 2, and so on. Continue working this round, and at the end, after the last chain 2, make a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. In round number 3, in each chain 2 space, we'll be making 3 double crochets and chain 2 between them. We'll start this round with 2 slip stitches, one in the double crochet and one in chain 2 space. And now chain 3 and 2 more double crochets. Chain 2, 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. Chain 2, 3 double crochets again. Chain 2 and continue this pattern, please, until the end of the round. In round 4, we are beginning to make the tail. We are now here. That's why we'll start with 4 groups of 3 double crochets. But then, instead of 3 double crochets, we'll start making shells. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets 9 times, and then we'll continue with 3 double crochets in each chain 2 space. From now on, each round will start with 3 slip stitches. We'll be making a slip stitch in the second double crochet, a slip stitch in the third double crochet, and a slip stitch in chain 2 space. Now a group of 3 double crochets, three, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets once again, chain 2 and 3 double crochets, chain 2. We have made 4 groups of 3 double crochets, and now we are switching to making shells, which will make a tail. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, now between those shells we are not doing anything. We are moving on to the next chain 2 space, and we are making another shell. Chain 2, 2 double crochets. Continue making shells. You will need to make 7 more to the total of 9 shells. After that, make chain 2 and 7 groups of 3 double crochets. So altogether, we'll have 11 groups of 3 double crochets. As usual, after making the last of those 11 groups here, make chain 2 and a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. The next 4 rounds, we are now here at the end of round 4. So the next 4 rounds, 5, 6, 7, and 8, will be very similar with just a few small differences. In round 5, we'll continue making groups of 3 double crochets and shells for the tail. But in each round we'll be making one group of 3 double crochets more. In round 4 we have made 11 of them, 4 here at the beginning and then 7. In round 5 we'll make 12, and in round 6 13 groups of 3 double crochets. And here between the shells we'll start making chain stitches. In round 5 we'll make chain 1 between the shells, and in round 6 chain 2. So we are beginning round 5 with 3 slip stitches as usual. Then 4 groups of 3 double crochets. Each round will start with 4 groups. So this is the first one, chain 2. The second one. Chain 2. The third one. Chain 2. And the fourth. Chain 2. We have made 4 groups of 3 double crochets, and now we are making shells. 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and chain 1 now between those shells. The next shell in shell, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, chain 1. Continue making shells, please. Make 7 more shells. There will still be 9 in each round, with chain 1 between. And then continue making groups of 3 double crochets. This time you will need to make 8 of them. And after you finish round 5, make round 6, please, which will also start with 4 groups of 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then between each shell you'll also be making chain 2. You'll make 9 shells, and then continue making groups of 3 double crochets. When you finish round 6, I'll show how to continue. In rounds 7 and 8, instead of regular shells consisting of 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, we'll be making modified shells consisting of 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. And between those shells, in round 7 we'll make chain 1, and in round 8 chain 2. The rest will be the same. 14 groups of 3 double crochets and 15 groups of 3 double crochets. I now have 6 rounds made, and we'll start the 7th round as usual with 3 slip stitches and 4 groups of 3 double crochets. This is the first group, chain 2, the second group, chain 2, the third group, chain 2, the fourth group, chain 2. And now in the first shell of the previous round we are making 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets, chain 1 between these shells, and the next shell in the following shell of the previous round, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Continue making these shells. You will need to make 7 more with chain 1 between. Then continue with the groups of 3 double crochets. Finish this round, please, and make the next round number 8, where between the shells there will be chain 2 instead of chain 1. In round 9, we'll start making single crochets for the body. In each double crochet we'll make a single crochet, and in each chain 2 space 2 single crochets. And here in the tail, in round 9, we'll continue making the same shells that we did in the 2 previous rounds. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, but this time chain 3 between them. And in round 10, between 3 and 3 double crochets, we'll make chain 3 and chain 3 between these shells. So we are beginning to make single crochet stitches. Instead of the first single crochet, we'll make chain 1 and then a single crochet in each double crochet, and 2 single crochets in chain 2 space, 3 single crochets in 3 double crochets, 2 single crochets in chain 2 space, and repeat it 2 more times, 3 single crochets, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 2 single crochets. And now without any transition, we'll start working in this chain 2 space of the shell. We'll make 3 double crochets and chain 2 and 3 more double crochet stitches, chain 3 between the shells and the next shell, consisting of 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 3. Continue making this round, please make 7 more shells for the tail, and then switch to making single crochet stitches. At the end of the round, after making the last 2 single crochets here, make a slip stitch in the first beginning chain, and then make the next round, where you'll be making a single crochet in each single crochet stitch. And here the only difference will be chain 3 instead of chain 2 inside each shell. For the last 2 rounds, I will be using thread of yellow color. First, we'll make 20 single crochet stitches in 20 single crochet stitches of the previous round. And then in each chain 3 space, we'll be making a shell consisting of 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, and we'll make 17 of those shells all together, and then we'll continue making single crochet stitches. Well, we finished the previous round here and can start working yellow thread here with the first of 20 single crochets. But I think this time, in order to make this transition more smooth, I will start here with the last single crochet of this group of 20. So I will insert the hook in this last single crochet. I'll actually make 2 very tight chain stitches just to fix the thread in place, and we'll start making the first yellow shell. 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. And now we are moving on to the next chain 3 space, and we are repeating the same 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. And we do the same in each chain 3 space here. Three double crochet stitches, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. And continue working like this, please. Make 14 shells more, and then the rest of this round will be single crochet stitches. In the last round, we'll continue making single crochets here in this part, and in the tail we will mostly be making single crochet stitches also, but in a chain 3 space we'll be making 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets. We will be skipping double crochet number 3 and 4 of each group, and the last double crochet of a shell and the first double crochet of the next shell will be making together. At the beginning of the round, we'll make a single crochet in the first double crochet and in the second. We will always be skipping the 2 double crochets that are adjacent to this chain 3 space. and we'll start making single crochets in the chain 3 space. We'll make 2 single crochets, chain 3 for a small picot, and 2 single crochets. Skip the next single crochet. We'll always be making a single crochet in each middle double crochet of a group of 3, and then we'll insert the hook in the last double crochet of the first shell and in the first double crochet of the next shell, and we'll finish them together. Now in the middle of 3 double crochets we'll make a single crochet. We'll skip the next one, make 2 single crochets in chain 3 space, chain 3, and 2 more single crochets. Skip the next double crochet, make a single crochet and 2 double crochets together in a single crochet, a single crochet in the next stitch, skip the third of these 3, make 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets, skip the next double crochet, make a single crochet in the middle one and 2 stitches together in a single crochet. Continue making this trim and then make single crochets until you get here to the beginning of this round, and then cut off and weave in the end of the thread. Now when the rest of the hem is finished, is crocheted, we need to make the comb, the beak, and the beard. The comb consists of 7 equal parts. Each part is made on 3 stitches. So we'll be using 21 stitches plus 1 to finish the comb. We'll make a single crochet in the first stitch here at the back of the head. Then chain 1, a double crochet with a small picot consisting of chain 2, a double crochet in the third stitch here, and then we'll make a single crochet in the fourth and continue with 2 double crochets, single crochet, and so on. The beak is made the same way, so single crochet, double crochet with a picot, double crochet, single crochet. I'll be making the comb using this rusty brown color. It can also be made using red color. And for the beak, I'll use the same yellow color used on the tail. So we'll start with the single crochet in the first single crochet here at the back of the head. I'll connect the thread and we'll make a single crochet. Now we'll need to make chain 1 to get closer to the double crochet that we are going to be making in the next stitch. And I'm also including this thread in my work, working it in, and I'm making a double crochet. Now chain 2 and a slip stitch in the top of the double crochet for a small picot. A double crochet in the next third stitch. Now we need to make chain 1 to get closer to the height of the single crochet that we are making in the next stitch. And now we'll repeat the same. We have a single crochet, now chain 1, a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2 and a slip stitch in the top of this double crochet, a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1 and a single crochet in the next stitch, chain 1 again, a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, a slip stitch using 2 threads, a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1 and a single crochet. We have made 3 parts of the comb. Please make 4 more parts, then cut off thread and weave it in, and in the next 4 stitches, using thread of a different color, make the beak, and then I'll show how to make the beard. I have finished making the comb, made a beak, and now on the next 3 stitches we'll make a beard. The beard is easy to make. It consists of 2 double crochets made in 1 stitch, 2 triple crochets made in 1 stitch, and 2 double crochets made in the following stitch. Well, I'm inserting the hook in the stitch following the last stitch that we used for the beak. And now I am joining the thread of rust color, and I made chain 3, which equals the first double crochet, and I'm making another double crochet in the same stitch. Now I am making a triple crochet in the next stitch, working this end of the thread in. I'm making a triple crochet stitch and another one, thread over twice, and a triple crochet stitch. Now a double crochet in the next stitch and another double crochet in the same place. And that's it. Cut off and weave in the end of the thread. Now the hem needs to be starched. If you are not sure how to make boiled starch, I have a video on my channel, and you see the link to that video on your screen now. To shape the hen, I use a balloon. I put the hen on the balloon. Those plastic molds on both sides are to hold the balloon in place. And while the hen is drying, I continue stretching it from time to time, especially the tail. And then when everything is dry, I glue eyes on both sides of the head. This is it for today. I hope you liked the video. If so, please push the like button. And if you want to be informed of all the new developments on the channel, consider subscribing and pushing the notification bell. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.